Welcome to our Townsville episode, everyone. So this one's a little bit different. There's not just all the sights and things to do that we got up to in Townsville. I have actually included meals following on from food storage, which was early in the piece. So what kind of meals we cook and how we eat, that's also in this video. We also have a new addition to our van, which arrived while we were at Townsville, so that's in this episode. Then there's a little bit of maintenance stuff on the caravan with Corey as well, so make sure you watch the whole video, not just the first 5 minutes. It's only a 10-15 minute episode, so it's pretty easy watching. And the other thing, the subscribe button, that red button, I think it's got a little bell or a thumbs up. Click on that subscribe button as well, because someone has been studying the analytics and you're not subscribing, people, and he wants you to subscribe, so please subscribe to our channel. And what have they got to give this episode?
A thumbs up.
Thumbs up for the actual episode as well. And what can they feel free to do?
Feel free to put a comment down below.
Alright, tune into the whole episode to get all the information, guys.
Pretty good, Townsville.
Okay, moving on from our free little camp at Twin Hills, we go just a little north and then head east back to the coast, and we land at Bowen for the night. Our journey today has gone north up to the coast, stopping at Townsville. We might be losing my hat. We are at Rotary Lookout in Townsville. There's a lot of lookouts around this area, and it's absolutely magical. The land's dead flat, and then you have these massive mountains. It's scenery like you haven't seen before. We're enjoying it. It reminds us of Newcastle, city-wise, back in New South Wales, but it's tropical, and you can't go swimming at the beach. So we've snagged again. We are in thongs today, but we've learnt. We've packed the joggers in the car. We didn't realise this was a loop walk, but we're too lazy to go back to the car and put joggers on. And the best thing about these lookouts we've found around Townsville, they're all dog friendly so far. So yeah, it's pretty impressive views. We really like it. We have our wall for our Supapeg awning. As you can see, we've
Supapeg outbound awning.
Outbound, our Supapeg outbound awning. As you can see, we have gone with the long wall. Super duper happy with it.
So we have.
Hang on, let me spin you around.
We have a massive big window to let plenty of breeze in.
And I was going to say, and it is so super easy. Only one person can put it up.
Not that we'll use this as a door, but we've also got a roll-up door in line with the door on the caravan. But since we've only got the one wall, we won't use that as a door because we'll just walk around the corner.
Yeah. But you know what I love? This bit.
Yep.
That there, cause it hooks on. I'll show you the other side. It hooks onto that, and what I've found is I just unzip the door, hook that around so there's just this gap, but I've still got shade, and it's lovely. You got shade, but you got the cool breeze coming in. What else, honey, can we say about it?
Well, because we're travelling full time and we have to be conscious of our weights. Let me just put that down somewhere. We would love to get all the walls so we could fully enclose it. This would be an awesome area if you were camped for somewhere long term and either it was windy, raining. You know, it would be awesome to have this all fully closed in. We could, you know, we wouldn't have to worry about Bentley, especially with the draft skirt down there, the factory draft skirt. It would be awesome, but we can't because we're limited on weight. We're already pretty close to our limit, so we decided to go this one wall. Yes, it works there, but at a pinch, if we need to put it there or put it down there, we can.
You can see that other wall in
Yeah, you
video,
can see
honey.
the other wall. And that's another shout out to Supapeg while we're going. We obviously ordered the wall. It turned up.
The wall down the end there is the wall that turned up.
It turned up. We went to fit it and it was a little bit short. But this is why we deal with Supapeg and this is why we recommend them. I shot an email to Jason showing him a picture of what was wrong and he just said, no problems, we'll send you another one, you do whatever you want to do with that old one. So that's why we deal with Supapeg and that's why we recommend them to as many people as ever. Like, we've paid for this, like we're not, you know, yes we got that for nothing, but you know, they're not paying us to say how good they are. We're just saying how good they are because they stand behind their product and their customer service is top notch, and there's a lot of other companies around that could take a leap out of their books and treat their customers like they treat theirs and their sales would go through the roof. But yes, Supapeg, yeah, spot on. Would not
What else came with the wall? Show them the bag.
Oh yeah.
And what else? It's not just the wall.
So yeah. So
This is a storage bag.
don't quote me. It was 550 or something like that. I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to find the docket to tell you exactly how much it was. For
I
the wall.
think it was around that $500 mark.
So you get storage bag, plus you get another set of their awesome pegs to peg it down, plus they give you these elastic bungee straps so you can slide for exactly the reason like what we are now when we're camped on a concrete pad. So, you know, you can have it sort of pulled out a bit, you know, just so you can have it as more like a, you know, have it angled out, give you a little bit more room. So, and that all comes in. Shipping is super quick, super reliable. They send you tracking numbers and everything. As I said, I can't, you know. We were into a tent shop the other day and we saw their new outbound.
Sorry, who saw it?
Mel saw the new outbound 270-degree awning for the cars, the freestanding one. Oh, I had a spare $2,500 laying around. One of them would be going on the car tomorrow. It's an awesome bit of gear.
I actually saw it when we went to Supapeg and got the van awning sorted. I saw it on the magazine there and I went, mate, if money wasn't an object. And then when we finally, I looked up and I went, oh, hang on, outbound. And I was like, no way. So it was really good to see one set up. And I'm like, Corey, you got to check this out. And
I know you're not supposed to swear, but they are built like a brick shit house. Man, that is built well.
And the amount of shade you get with it was amazing, wasn't it?
I reckon you could fit it with this, and it would be nearly the same sort of shade cover that you'd fit here.
Except for the weight issue.
Yeah. And the way that it mounts would be a little bit different, but yeah. I don't think it'd be good on here because like quick overnight stays, you could just flick it up and then flick it back away, but I still reckon this is probably the go for the van, because it's just, you've got all those extra peg spots that you can peg down, and as I said, we've been in 50, 60 km/h winds with this thing, and it doesn't even think about moving. So,
alright, and the other key here is we, with our stuff up that we have, we did not complain on social media. We contacted Supapeg straight away and they got straight onto it. So it always pays to contact the company first before you have your rant. And seriously, we cannot fault it. What's going on over there? Yeah. Alright. Anything else? No, he's gone. Alright, so that's our latest addition with our van. Here we are. We have found lots and lots of stairs for Little Miss. We are at the Ross River Dam. Look out. By the looks of it, it looks like a water supply dam for town water. Here we are paying our respects to at the Black Hawk Memorial. For those that are unaware, back in 1996, there tragically 18 soldiers lost their lives in a Black Hawk training exercise. These soldiers were an average age of 24 to 35. So we remember it happening, so we wanted to come in and pay our respects. As you can see behind me, someone's on the ground. We've got a wheel off. Let's check in and see what's going on. Alright honey, what are you doing?
Just a bit of maintenance before we head to the Cape. Plus, we've experienced a little bit of scalloping on the inside edge of the wheels. It's not so much an alignment issue. I've roughly checked the alignment, it seems fairly good. Usually scalloping is caused by suspension wear. So just trying to take the load off the arm so I can check the main A-arm bushes to see if there's any movement or anything in there. You really, with the amount of load on the spring, you can't do it until you can take the load off. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. It's just disconnecting the shock absorbers so I can bobble the A-arm down and then see if there's any movement in the bushes. Hopefully there's not, because that's the last thing I really want to try and track down a set of bushes before we get a keen. But look, I'd rather do it now than find out on the track somewhere. So yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Today we are out and about exploring the Jezine barracks here in Townsville, which is dog friendly. So come along and see what we find. So, as I covered in my food storage episode, we eat like we would normally at home. Now we're on the road, which is really simple. So I thought I'd just throw in what tonight's meal is. So today, and obviously we have to buy celiac friendly meals, which I'm used to cooking all the time, so it doesn't matter. Tonight is chicken tonight. We are having honey mustard. I cheated this time and I brought the chicken already cooked and shredded. I have fresh veggies, stir frying away there. I cheat and buy instant rice, so that's ready to heat up. Yes, it is instant 90-second microwave rice, but in the pot on the cooker with a little splash of water, and it heats up and cooks fine. And then I'll also chuck in some corn kernels as well, and that has us covered for dinner tonight. And keep an eye out for more meals. Here we are in the kitchen again for what's cooking in the Scott Nuffin Ranch for dinner. So tonight, I'll spin you around. We have fresh veggies, broccoli, cauliflower and carrots, teamed up with, in the barbecue, a bit dark over here, I have honey mustard seasoned pork steaks. So that's tonight's meal. The other night, I'll put in some photos, was tuna bake, which is another family favourite. It is simple as 90-second instant basmati rice. Is that angle better? Can of spring water tuna, the big tins. I don't know how many mils they are. Can of drained mixed veg. I get the peas, corn, carrot, which are eagles or Something Kitties, they're Aussie grown veggies, teamed up with the Legos tuna bake sauce. Mix it all together, pop it in a baking dish into the hooded barbecue for about half an hour, and it's always a winner. And grated cheese on top. So I'll post in a photo so you can see what the tuna bake came out like. This afternoon, guys, I have some water silo art for you here in Townsville. So we'll go around and get some photos and put them in.